Hey family, I'm not always happy, but I learned to come to terms with the things that make me sad. And I'm just going to do a quick real talk about depression. My whole life I have struggled with depression. And it's something that comes on every now and then. When something traumatic happens in my life, sometimes I get down if there was a certain position I was out for that I didn't get. Life just happens, and sometimes we have no control over what's being thrown at us. What I want you to know is that you are absolutely not alone. Our Father in heaven is with you. He loves you, He cares for you, and He needs you to stand strong and be the warrior that He has called you to this earth to be. The reason why I'm doing this video on depression, and I will probably pop in every now and then and do more videos on depression, is because I feel like it's needed. So many people are suffering in silence, and you would never know. So if you are one of those people, I want you to be brave enough to say that I need help. I want you to be brave enough to tell a family member or relative. I want you to be brave enough to set an appointment if you need counseling. Whatever you need to do to fix what's going on with you, know that you are loved and you are needed and you are most definitely worth it. Depression comes in bouts, as we all know, through different circumstances. And my best friend came over the other day, and he always listens to me, go on and on about things that are going on in my life. And I listen to him, but he doesn't talk a lot. He's kind of quiet. He's more of an observer. And so I talked to him, and there were some traumatic things that happened to him that I would have never known. I guess, it has to be the right time and place to express certain things. And, it broke my heart to hear some of the things that he expressed. And he's like, Constance, I don't tell people these things. Sometimes you just have to keep things to yourself. I want you to know that there's somebody that cares about you. There's somebody that cares about your voice. There's somebody that cares about your situation. Me, myself, I have been through a lot of pain in my life. And a lot of that pain has been due to myself and the bad mistakes I made. Sometimes keeping my heart too open. Sometimes loving people that was, that didn't mean me any good. That weren't in my life for my best. And life has not been easy, but I'm learning. And even back in May, I was sad because some things happened to me in my life. And, some people left my life, and it just, things happened. It was like a shakeup back in May for me. But I want to say that we go through trials and tribulations. Life happens. We learn. Every problem, every obstacle is an opportunity for you to learn. But when you're going through these problems, I want you to know that somebody cares about you. I want you to know that you are absolutely not alone. I do not want you to tackle these things alone. You have to know that you are loved and that you are worthy of healing. And whatever those steps to healing mean for you, you have to fight for those steps. You have to fight for your peace. You have to fight for your healing. You have to fight for your joy. None of us is perfect. None of us are perfect in this life. None of us. If you see people on Instagram all happy, if you see people on YouTube all happy or whatever, I'm a genuinely happy person. I'm goofy. I'm silly. If you knew me in my real life outside of YouTube, I'm real bubbly. But I still get sad. I still get depressed. My heart still gets broken from time to time. And those things happen. You are human. but you do not have to suffer alone. That's my whole point. You know, I think about myself. A lot of times in my life, I've handled depression wrong. I'll know what to do, but if something bad happens, sometimes I shut everybody else out my life. I just shy away from people. And, you know, I lean inward, and I deal with me and the Most High. But that's not always the best way to handle things. If there are things in your life going on that hurt you, you must confront them. You must stand up for what you believe in. You must stand up for your heart. Most of all, you must guard and protect your heart. Be wise about the way you decide to navigate through this life. And I want you to know that your life is meaningful. You have value on this earth. Someone deserves to care about you. And I want to bet you, if you're going through something and you haven't told someone, I want to bet you somebody out there loves you. Someone out there cares about you. There was someone that reached out to me today, you know, and I reached back out to them and we talked for a bit. And I have also just close friends and family members that reach out to me every day just to say, hey, how you doing? But those aren't like casual, how you doing? Those are like, how are you feeling? How are things going? You know, I have those relationships in my life, and they're so meaningful to me. They help me to become better, to strive for more, to know that this situation, whatever it is, whether it's me going through this weight loss journey, whether it's me going through whatever I have in my life, that I am not alone when I face these battles. You aren't alone either. You're loved. Our Father loves you. Your friends love you. If there's something on your heart, don't be afraid to share it with those who love and appreciate you, because your family and your friends want to see you happy. They want to see you at peace. No one deserves to suffer in silence. No one deserves to suffer alone. Someone cares about your conversation, even if they can't do anything for you. If they just sit there and listen to you, or they just hold your hand, or they just give you a hug and you cry in their arms, I want you to know that it's okay. It's okay to say you're not perfect. It's okay to say that you don't feel so well that day, or you don't feel beautiful that day, or you don't feel needed, or you don't feel wanted. It's okay to acknowledge your feelings, but know that those feelings aren't the end-all, be-all for your life. Because life goes on, and blessings come. As Ecclesiastes says, there's a time and a place for everything in this life. I'm doing this video to let you know that you are not alone, that you are loved far beyond what you can imagine. And if you are feeling depressed, I want you to get outside of your feelings and work on every issue or every obstacle. One of my major things in my life is my weight. And it's hurt me plenty of times because I've gone in circles. But now for the past maybe 2 months or a month and a half, I've been on the straight and narrow and I've been losing weight, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx myself in any way. I really just want to do good, and I'll talk about it when I'm ready. But I've been pretty straight with my meals, and I've been pretty straight with working out, and I feel good in my body. My soul feels good, and my life is not perfect, but I know there's better to come. I know that, you know, I'm more than this weight. I'm more than my skin. I'm more than some hair and some makeup. I'm a beautiful person inside and out, and so are you. So once you see the beauty within you, you want to work on yourself and whatever it is that you need to fix so that you can move on in a way that's going to bless your life and the lives of others. You are here. Your problems are there so that you can win those battles, and then you can be a blessing to all that you come in contact with in this life. None of us nowhere are perfect. If you think somebody's perfect, their life is probably more messed up than yours. Chances are that person has a dead body in the back of their house somewhere, okay? I'm just I'm just joking. But nobody's perfect. We are all just human beings trying to make the best out of this thing called life. And things happen, and sometimes we don't act appropriately. Sometimes we don't know what to do, or where to go, or who to talk to. Sometimes we feel scared, we feel vulnerable, we feel neglected. You know, things happen, but I want you to know that you have to be an overcomer and have a positive mindset and be willing to talk to someone that can help you navigate through these feelings and emotions. You're not alone, brothers and sisters. Don't ever feel like you are not alone, because that is a lie from the pit of hell. And if you need some encouragement, you can always reach out to me via email. I am here for you. I am your sister. I am called to share words of love, wisdom, and encouragement. That is my purpose here on this earth. If you feel like someone needs to see this video, make sure that you share it with someone. But I just want you to know that you're not alone. That we are all human going through this experience. And there's a lot of trials, tribulations, and obstacles in this life. If you just watch some of my videos, I've been through a lot. And I've been through a lot more than I've shared. I don't want to be crying all day long on some videos, so I just kind of limit it. But, you know, everything's going to be all right. Just make those proactive steps to have a better life so that you can live the most whole and the most peaceful life possible. Talk to someone, talk to a friend, talk to a counselor, work out, put healthy foods in your body, because the foods that you eat, affect you. Your mental, your physical, they affect your whole life. So be cognizant of your surroundings, cognizant of the people that you associate with. Guard your heart. Pray, 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 pray. Cry out to the Most High. Read the Word. Get His Word in your heart. And know that you are a conqueror. You are a survivor. You are a warrior. You got this no matter what. You are loved beyond measure. Take care of yourselves and don't let depression rule you, because you have the victory in the Most High. Shalom.